Are you looking for a DTF printer alternative that can print transfers at home for not only white, but also light and dark colored shirts? Meet the BN2. This is a Roland printer and cutter. It prints directly on heat transfer vinyl or vinyl, lots of other material as well, but you can print transfers for any color shirt, no maintenance, no powder. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, so I am using my Roland BN2, as I said, and it comes with Flexi Designer for VersaWorks, which makes it super easy for you to add your designs and then quickly, within 1 or 2 clicks, add your cut lines that your Roland will be able to read. So these designs that I'm using, they are all from So Fancy's Sarcastic and Snarky bundle. They're all part of a set, as you can tell. They all have full color. They've got some small parts, they've got some large parts, they've got some areas that need to be cut out. But the one thing that's really nice is because it prints on white vinyl, the backing is white, and then what that means is that it is providing essentially a base, and you can put this on any color shirt. So unlike sublimation that has to go on light colors, or unlike other types of transfers where you might be limited by the type of material or the color of the fabric, when you print transfers on a Roland, you are printing directly on heat transfer vinyl, and you can then apply to any shirt. So this design has black in it, so putting on a black shirt, some of that might get lost unless you're looking for that like monochrome look. However, you could put it on a dark gray, you could put it on a pink, you could put it on a blue, you could put it on a white if you wanted. And it all has to do with the fact that you are printing color with solvent ink, so it's scratch resistant, it's fade resistant, you can wash it, and you're putting it on a white heat transfer vinyl base, and so the color is sitting on top of that. So once you are done cutting or printing, this machine also cuts, which is great. So then you're just going to treat it just like you would with other heat transfer vinyl. So I like to cut these transfers apart because I do have to weed. So that is one thing with the Roland BN2. When you're making transfers with it, you do have to weed away the excess vinyl, because the way that the vinyl comes on a 20-inch roll, it is a lined material. So it has a clear liner on the back that the heat transfer is sitting on top of. So you need to weed away the excess just like you would with regular HTV. The difference here is obviously there's no layering, so you don't have to layer colored heat transfer vinyl to get this same type of look, which makes it really easy and fast, but you do have to weed. So you can then, what you're going to do after these transfers are weeded is you're going to use a mask, and the mask is placed on top. I like to throw it through a cold laminator to prevent any types of bubbles. And what that's going to do is then you will rip off the mask really fast, and that is going to pull the transfer off of the liner, and then the back part of the transfer is exposed, and that's where the heat activated adhesive is. So you would just then place it directly on your shirt. So in this case, we're making transfers for dark colored shirts or bags, or other types of surfaces, and you can just apply it on there. A good 305 degrees for 15 seconds is all you need. Now you could sell this finished transfer, or you could sell you could sell this finished good, or you could sell the transfers themselves. And I actually have another video on that, some tips on preparing solvent type transfers like this, full color transfers like this, made with a Roland BN or BN2. So that you can sell the transfer itself. So if you're interested in that, I will link to that video separately, but that is how you are going to make transfers at home for dark color shirts. Now, if you don't yet have a Roland BN2, this is obviously an introduction to how you can do that. If you do have a BN2 and you're looking for the exact step-by-step directions from everything on how to create those cut lines to how to load the material into the machine, get it to print, get it to cut your contours, whether you want them to be with a bleed area or you want a border around it like some people want for stickers. I have other videos and a full playlist on that as well. I do also offer personalized help and one-on-one support, same-day email help as well. That is all done through Silhouette U, and I will link to that in the description below. If you guys are interested in these transfers to make some of your own, obviously you could you know, make them, you could layer them with vinyl or heat transfer vinyl if you wanted, but they are from the Snarky and Sarcastic bundle, which I will also link to. All right, guys, see you soon.